Hello, people of YouTube. Hello, silver stackers. Hello, coin roll hunters. Welcome to my little corner of the internet. This is Michael from Penny Haven, and first off, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button, then give it a like, then come back over here and hit that bell icon so you know when my new videos come out. Also, hit that join button down below and check out the benefits of channel membership. All right. So, I took another quick run to the coin shop. Actually, this one wasn't so quick. I took my time, for sure this time, and I found some very cool things. I had actually gone back to grab a coin that I'd seen on my previous trip last Wednesday, and I went in Saturday to grab this coin because I didn't have the cash on me. As I was going out, I saw it in a case, and I'm like, I'll just come back and grab that soon. And I didn't, and it was gone. And it was a steal, too. It was a 1927 Australian florin. I'm pretty sure that only that year had this reverse design. And it's a silver coin, and it was $10. And that's a steal. Like, I can't find it for that anywhere. So, you snooze, you lose. I lost. Anyhow, I went into the coin shop on Saturday, and I see through the window as I'm coming up, someone is at my box of world coins. You know, I think of it as my box because I'm there every time I'm in the shop. And I come in, I look in the case, that coin's gone, bummer. And there's a gentleman there, and he's got just so many of the coins, almost all of the coins out of the box. It's a big box like this, just full of 2x2 flips, and usually just kind of piled in there. And he has them all in stacks of like 15 to 20 flips all over the counter. He has been meticulously going through them. I spoke with Ken, one of the guys that works there, on my way out, and he said that guy comes in every couple weeks and he spends a few hours going through that box, and he's compiling a collection. He's trying to get as many countries in the world as he can, and he'll get a certain denomination, an old example, and a new example. So he's putting in the work. And I went over there and I said, "Are you done with these stacks over here?" Because I didn't know how long he was going to be. He said, "Sure." Yeah, so I just start taking the stacks over, and he gave me the box, which was pretty much empty, and I going through the stacks, making new stacks, putting them nicely into the box. So when we left there, that box was just in perfect shape. Just nice, neat stacks. And I did something I've never done before. I went through the entire box. Let me show you what I got. First off, I tend to grab these whenever I see them. I just love this coin, and I tend to get them in, and then I tend to give them away to people just because I love it. It's one of my favorite Canadian designs. This is the Canadian Victory nickel. This one's from 1945. It was made for a couple of years during the Second World War. You know, it was a national support message through coinage. It was very cool. And there is Morse code that goes around the outside that says, "We win when we work willingly." I'm almost positive that's how it is. It is a W alliteration all the way through. This is an 1880 farthing. I don't really collect very many farthings, but I've happened upon a few really nice older ones in that box. So I'm thinking I'm going to get a farthing book because, yeah, got this 1880 farthing. It's in pretty nice shape. I've got a gorgeous Edward VII farthing. Soviet Union coin, 1956. Just striking imagery. And another thing that I'll grab when I find it is just coins with cool animals. This is a one sol from Peru. It's 1972. It's not old. I paid 10 cents for it. It's just a cool little design. And that sort of thing, I'll grab them. They're eye-catching. But if it's not something that I really collect a lot of, I'll probably end up cycling it out and selling it on my eBay store or giving it to someone. This one is aluminum. It's a 1921 Germany 50 Pfennig. It's got that, I believe it's wheat reverse. I believe that's during the Weimar Republic era. Another thing that I just not seen before. I guess you're going to find more of those than you usually will in this because I actually went through the whole box. So I came across a lot of things that I might have normally missed. A little coin from Bangladesh. It's aluminum, and it has an animal on it. A coin from Algeria. It's got twin flags, the Turkish star, crescent and star. And I got it because of it had the same marking as an Egyptian coin. I wasn't sure if this was or not because I've been trying to grab Egyptian coins, but Algeria. Now this one is from Sierra Leone, and I have a couple of these, a couple Sierra Leone coins. I have two different variety right now. My barber grew up in Sierra Leone, so we talk about my coin collecting and stuff like that. He's a great barber. He remembers like everything we've ever talked about. Super cool guy. And you can't tell it right now, but he's a great barber. So I'm going to bring him a selection of Sierra Leone coins. And I love Panamanian coins, and so I just got another example, one I didn't have, one centesimo. Now these are something I'll grab every once in a while. I love the design. None of them are silver. They've got a very silver look to them. But this time I was seeking out 19th century versions. These are Swiss 10 and 20 Rappen. I have 1884, 1891, and an 1894. There they are. I just think it's a beautiful coin. I like to grab examples of it, especially since I can get them pretty cheap. And I have had luck turning these around for profit on eBay. And I always make sure that I note these are not silver, because you can be fooled pretty easily with this. From the age, you assume something this old with this kind of look to it is going to be silver. It is not, but some of these are worth a pretty penny. And here's another example of something, a new design to me. I just got my first example last time I was there. I found a bunch more. I just love the design. Again, not silver, but this is French. I got some 10 and 25 centimes. Picked up like half a dozen of these. I already put a couple on my eBay store. This, I could not pass this up. Even though I don't have a book, I don't specifically collect these, but I'll grab one now and again. The toning on this is phenomenal. This is a 1940 Australian 1 penny, and it is just gorgeous. I think $1 is a steal for one with this look to it. I'll buy almost any 19th century copper or bronze coins that I come across that have good details. And I was drawn to this one, especially since I collect some Netherlands silver. This is a Netherlands East Indies, 1855. It is 1 cent. So I'll do research on the coins whenever I get them home, and this one packed a bit of a surprise. So this is an 1855 Netherlands 1 cent, and this year was the lowest mintage of the entire run. Only 100,000 of these were minted, and who knows how many remain and in what condition. This one's decent condition, and this, yeah, I got it for a quarter. I saw them going 25 bucks, so that's pretty astounding. So I think I'll probably hold on to it. Then I came across a few Irish coins. I love the Irish designs. I've been grabbing some of those recently. This is like a half penny with a sow on it. Then we've got the full penny with the rooster. And I got 2 of the hare. These are 3 pence. Now this was another big benefit of going through all the coins in there. So I came across 2 coins that obviously went into the box together, and I might have missed one if I hadn't gone through all of them. So I've recently grabbed a couple of Cuban coins. I've had this nice silver Cuban for quite a while, an older one. Got a few 5 centavos. Let's see, what's a 1920? Another 1920. And finally, a 1943. The 43 I could not pass up because it has some gorgeous coloring and toning on it. That's really nice. And I found these two fantastic coins to go with them. Now, this is interesting that they are the same design on both denominations. So this is like a commemorative 1-year issue only, 50 years of liberation, 1902 to 1952. Silver coins, 90% silver. It's 10 and 20 centavos. Those are very cool. So I got away with a nice small stack of some very cool looking Cuban coins. And this one, of course, it jumped out at me. Someone has gone to the trouble of making this nice, what is it, octagonal little holder. And they printed out labels. It says a silver AKCE. Tell me how you'd say that. And then they've got a wide range in AD 1453 to 1924, post-conquest of the Byzantine Empire, minted after Ottoman defeat of Byzantine, coinage of the Ottoman Empire. So it's a small silver coin of indeterminate age. Maybe the cool packaging got me. Maybe I'll just grab any silver for $1. It's probably a little old. Okay. Now here are the rando silvers I found throughout. First off, I have so many Switzerland half francs. I didn't have a 1 franc. So here's a 1920 Switzerland 1 franc silver. I paid $4 for it. I ain't mad. Now this is a 1943 British Guiana 4 pence. So it's got a lot going for it. It's an odd denomination. You do see 4 pence out there, but I just do not come across them very often. 1943 silver, British Guiana, 4 pence. George VI. And this was a steal. I did not have to ponder this one as soon as I saw it. It came away with me. This is an Australian, even though it's very worn, it's an Australian shilling from 1910. Now, this was the only year that Edward VII had this reverse. This was the first year for this reverse. This is about $4 worth of silver, and I paid $2 for this, so score. And finally, I had an idea of how much money I wanted to spend. I had a few kind of on-the-line coins that I had it set to the side. They were maybe a bit of a stretch, and I didn't know if I wanted to pay the money for them. I ended up putting them back. And these coins are priced all over the place. 10 cents, 20 cents, 25 cents, $2.50, $2.75. So I do the math quick and just kind of, I pad it a little bit so I'm never surprised by, a higher than I expected outcome at the register. And I guess I added too much this time because after he quoted me the price, I'm like, oh wait, let me go grab one of those coins. So this is a 1970 copper nickel. See, Queen Elizabeth II there. Isle of Man 1 crown with a cat on it. I love cats. And I'd seen recently for sale, I think on the TAC group over on Facebook, a silver Isle of Man coin with just this beautiful big cat on it. I'm like, wow, I love that. So I got away with this. A very cool little bobtailed cat design. Isle of Man. You make some great coins, Isle of Man. And when I brought this up there, he showed me the Isle of Man silver angel rounds that are out there now. All right, so that's it. Put a cat on it. I love cats. That's going to be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Got some great stuff coming up. As always, stay tuned. I'm going to try to crank out more videos this week. Things are getting more back to normal, so I should be able to. All right. Thanks so much, as always, for tuning in. Hey, if you're new, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you know when my new videos come out. I know I said this in the beginning, but I really mean it. Okay, thank you to my channel members. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. Time for me to get on out of here. This is Michael from Penny Haven. Happy hunting.